Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing what is in my hospital bag for you guys. I created this hospital bag when I moved to university in London because every time I'd go to A&E I realised there was things that I needed that I didn't have with me, and obviously my friend's first thought wasn't, oh my god, let's collect everything up for her to take to hospital. So I created this rucksack so that they could just come, pick it up and know that we had everything to go to hospital with. While the paramedics were sorting me out, my mates would just pick up this bag and then we would all know that we had everything we would need for A&E. These are just things that come to my mind for when I go to hospital, so obviously different people are going to need different things, but I think there's some pretty generic things that everyone should take with them. First things first, with Miss Rona hanging about, we've got face mask and hand sanitizer. This is the Carex Love Hearts one, smells amazing, I love it. Gotta keep safe with your mask, so I just keep these in here so that I know they're there. The next thing I have in my bag are sliders, okay? Sliders. So there was one time when I went to hospital and I was just chilling about the house, so I didn't have anything on my feet, and I ended up staying in hospital that night and I didn't have anything to wear on my feet. Me and my friend went to the canteen to get some food for breakfast, and I only had these red hospital socks that they give you, and they've got like white bits on the bottom. I think they give them to old people, but it's so that you don't slip. And I stood on a staple, okay? I was in the canteen and I stood on a staple and it essentially stapled into my foot, and it was awful. It was such a bad experience. I was walking around with, I can literally feel it right now, I was walking around with a staple in my foot. And then I went back to the ward, the nurse pulled it out for me, and then, just to make my whole experience even worse, I had to get a tetanus injection in my arm in case I'd pick up a disease off this staple. So all in all, sliders live in the bag now, and I'm glad I learned that lesson. The next thing I've got is very much a girl's item, or a boy with long hair. It is an Alice band and some hair ties. Now you never know, you could be in hospital, you could have no hair ties, your hair could be down, and the most annoying thing for me is having my hair in my face. So I have this to just pull it back out of my face in case I've hurt my arm, or I've got hair bands just to throw it up. The next thing is definitely one of my most important, snacks, okay? A few sweets and a packet of crisps, because a few times I've been in A&E and I haven't been able to go to the cafeteria or the canteen or the shop, and the person I've been with has gone off, got themselves some food, and then there just hasn't been any options to bring back for me. Or even if they don't want to leave me and they know they're going to go to the shop later, we'll munch on a packet of crisps. The sweets are definitely more of a morale boosting thing, but I'm never saying no to some Starburst. Relating to the hospital shop and the canteen, I have a purse in this bag. It's not my main purse, it's just a spare, and all it has in it is a £20 note and just a few coins really. I think there's about £1, maybe even £2 worth of coins in there, because often my dad will drive down and I'll just give him some money for parking, or when my friend goes to the shop, often I don't want them spending their money because they've come with me and it is my fault that we're there, so I've got some money for them to buy snacks for both of us. Technology wise, I have the holy grail. It is a portable phone charger, okay? You have no idea how many times I've been sat in hospital with no charge on my phone. And A&E is the one place you don't want to be where your phone is dead. Just always have a portable charger. It's got, I need to charge this. It's got 2 bars of charge. I'm not the most organised person in the world, but I'm working on it. So always have a portable charger. I have an iPhone and most of my mates have an iPhone, so I have an iPhone cable, but I'll keep a USB-C cable in there so that other people with other phones can use it. I got caught off guard once upon a time and I was staying overnight and I had to ask around the nurses to see if anyone had a phone charger because my dad didn't know where I was, my friends didn't know where I was, so I just needed to call someone or let someone know what ward I was in so that they could come and get me. So from now on, this always stays with me. Another technological thing, we've got headphones, okay? Earphones, earbuds, headphones, whatever you want to call them, we've got these. These are so important, they saved my life. A&E is one of the most boring places on earth, okay? It's not the place you want to be when your phone's died, it's not a place you want to be with no entertainment, so I've got these. I enjoy listening to podcasts, so when I'm in hospital I will whack on a podcast. I really enjoy Shagged, Married, Annoyed. It's so funny, it just brightens my day. So I'll often listen to that in A&E. Sometimes I just put some tunes on as well, but these are a must because you don't always have headphones on you, so these are really important to me. These next items are a little Ellie top tip for you, okay? Just thank me later. Makeup wipes and body spray. There is honestly nothing worse than being sat with a full face of makeup on. You got your mascara streaking, you got your lipstick streaking, sometimes you've been crying, you got them lines. It's really not the one. Makeup wipes. You can freshen up, you can do a little bit in the pits, your face. A&E's quite a grotty place to be, it's not the nicest. So makeup wipes are a must. And the body spray, just gotta have a little freshen up, you know, and honestly the world feels so much better and you'll smell a lot nicer too. They're a must. This next one's really good for people with epilepsy in particular, because often when I was in A&E I would be unconscious, so they couldn't ask me for any information. So I have a little note here. On the front it says important information. Now I would tell my friends this was in my bag, obviously, because otherwise they'd have no idea and it wouldn't be very helpful. But you just open it up, and on the inside it has a list of my conditions, my age, my weight, my medications that I take. It's got contact numbers for my parents and my doctors, and it has my address, both my student address and my parents' address. Often they'll ask so much information and it's quite overwhelming for your friends. They may not know the information, and it can be really helpful, especially when they're trying to find you on the system and you're unconscious. You're not very much help to anybody when you're unconscious, so this has been a lifesaver. Now we've reached the bottom of the bag, and this is where I like to keep my items of clothing. There have been quite a few times where I've been in hospital either wearing a ballet uniform, so a leotard, tights, a show costume, or where I've been wearing like heels and a tight outfit that I quite simply don't want to be sitting about in. So in my bag I have a big grey t-shirt. I bought this one from Primark for genuinely like £2. It's such a good purchase. It's in a size extra large because comfort is key, okay? Comfort is key. I love being comfy. It's so easy, just throw it over the top of anything. It's so good. That's a definite must from me. Next up, to go with the top, we've got a pair of joggers, a really comfy pair of joggers. These are also from Primark actually. This video should be sponsored by Primark. Just chuck them on. They're especially good because sometimes, depending on where your body's injured, they will cut your clothes off, so you'll be left with nothing to wear but a hospital gown. So I do recommend taking a few cheap items of clothing just to feel as comfy as possible. In this bag I've also got a change of underwear. So the pants, obviously just go for the comfiest pants you've got, but bra wise I recommend your comfiest like sports bra type item. So I've got a Calvin Klein sports bra. These are really good, especially if you're going to get x-rays or any type of scans, because you can't have a bra with underwires in or any type of metal, so the straps on the back where you loosen it and tighten it, you can't have that. So the Calvin Klein ones are really good because there's no wire in them at all, so you can wear them when you're getting x-rays or scans. My final item that I keep in this bag are fluffy socks, okay? I don't know what I'd do without fluffy socks. They make every situation better. Cold, fluffy socks. Sad, fluffy socks. Tired, fluffy socks. Just mooching about the house, fluffy socks. Accident and emergency, you need some fluffy socks, love. That is everything that was in my hospital bag. I hope it helps one of you out. I hope you go away from this and pack a hospital bag because they're so handy, I can't even tell you. As with every video, feel free to comment down below, tell me anything you think I've missed from the haul, tell me anything that you were surprised that I have in my bag. Feel free to hop over to my Instagram as well, which I will put in the link down below. It is at small_and_strong, where you can just see what I get up to on a daily basis. Give it a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video.